Hey yo, it's Meadow. Today, I felt the need to come clean to you guys about something. My love for Alvin and the Chipmunks. And I thought I should clarify before we really get into this. Not in a furry way. That's not how I view this. That's not my vibes at all. This is just my appreciation for their music, the movies, the shows. Not the new one, the older ones. All of it. I can't stay quiet about it anymore. I know that I mentioned that I like them in my first video, but it wasn't enough. I have to completely come clean with you guys about my true appreciation and love for Alvin and the Chipmunks and the Chipettes. They're all just so great. I don't know how to explain this to you guys. I think my love for the Chipmunks is genetic. How could a love for some animated chipmunks be genetic, Meadow? You may be asking yourself. Here's my proof. This record. You may be thinking, Meadow, that's literally just an Alvin and the Chipmunks record. What's so special about this record? What are you trying to prove to us right now? Well, guys, this record, it's from 1981. Let me show you. You guys see that? It says 1981 right there. And you're probably wondering, Meadow, how does that prove anything? Well, I wasn't alive in 1981, okay? But you know who was? My dad. My dad, who got this record in 1981 because he liked the Chipmunks. It just proves it to me that I didn't choose this. This is genetic. I couldn't have stopped my love for the Chipmunks even if I tried. And now I hold the same record that my that my 8-year-old father held. Because this was inevitable for me. Just for further proof, my dad wrote his name on this album. It's right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but is that visible on camera? And I just feel like I have to show you guys everything that I have in relation to the Chipmunks so that I can really just come clean about everything. I can't try to downplay this anymore. It needs to be out there in the world. I can't hide my truth. So I'm gonna show you guys everything. The obvious next thing that I showed in my first video, all these monks. These are from Happy Meal toys. And not only that, I never completed my collection. And I didn't have Theodore up until last year. I actually, for my 18th birthday, had an Alvin and the Chipmunks birthday cake. Here's a picture of it. It's a cool cake, isn't it? Yeah, but I didn't have Theodore, and I was like, well, I can't have an Alvin and the Chipmunks cake without Theo. So I went on eBay and I bought a pack of these figures just to get this one. They all still work too, except for Alvin. What I would give to go back in time and actually have gotten Theo and Happy Meal. So next up, every DVD I have of the Chipmunks, of course, the first original movie. You can't have a love for the Chipmunks if you don't have this, you know. Now, unfortunately, I have not been able to acquire the second and third movies. I'll get them soon. I've just been waiting for the right moment. I mean, there's never a wrong moment to purchase something of the Chipmunks, but right now it's just not the right one. I do, however, have the fourth movie, Road Chip. It's not a well-known Chipmunks movie, but this movie happened. And the fact that I will never get another Alvin and the Chipmunks movie, they release them like every 2 or 3 years. It's been since 2015. We're never gonna get another movie, and I just have to live with that. And then we have all the old stuff. We've got this, Alvin and the Chipmunks Trick or Treason'. It's a good little special. I've got this, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Chipmunk Valentine. Another good little special. It's the older animation of the monks. Got this, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Chipmunk Adventure. Great little movie. Love this movie. It is so wonderful. So many good little diddly doop dops, you know? And finally, we have a scarific double feature. It's when they meet Frankenstein and when they meet the Wolfman. Watched this last Halloween. Perfect for Halloween. Next up, we have this plushie that I bought for $5 at VidCon. Well, not at VidCon. If they sold this at VidCon, I would have been a little concerned. But there was a gift shop near my hotel, and she was sitting in the window. And I saw her, and I just knew I had to purchase her and bring her home with me. And that's exactly what I did. I also found a way larger Alvin one at a different gift shop, but he wouldn't have fit in my suitcase, so I couldn't bring him home with me. You know, at least I have her. And maybe one day I'll get him too. And last but not least, my hoodie that I made, honestly, quite recently, like a couple weeks ago. It's got the big A on it. For Alvin, you know, something in me just said I needed this. With my love, I couldn't find a good one online. There was no good ones for me to buy. I had to make it myself. And I did. I went to those lengths just to have an Alvin hoodie for myself. I know a lot of people have debates about concert ticket prices, and I thoroughly agree. There are some concerts that are just so overpriced, and you're just like, wow, it's crazy. I would have loved to see them if the prices weren't so high, but with the Chipmunks, I can't lie to you guys. I would pay insane amounts of money to see the Chipmunks live if they were real. But they're not. But if they were, I would be getting VIP tickets. I would empty my bank account to see the Chipmunks and meet them. I just think, I feel like that's a wise spend of my money. I would love to see those monks live. And the fact that I never will because they're not real, honestly, hurts my soul a little bit. Breaks my heart that I'll never be able to see those monks live. It's inhumane to genetically modify monks like that, but if in the future there's some technology that somehow allows these monks to exist, I'm gonna be an old woman by then. I can't go to a rave. I can't go to a Chipmunks concert and meet them as an old woman. It's fine. Sometimes I just get really deep into it. I would even just love for another live action movie to happen, and I won't even get that, let alone them being real. But anyway, I had to come clean to you guys about how much I love the Chipmunks and the Chipettes. It's something I can't ignore anymore. I can't just not share this with everyone. I think everyone just needs to know. I mean, this has been, as I said, it's genetic. This has been happening since I was small as I can remember. I can't just sit here and act like this is some big joke and like that I only like them for ironic purposes. It's not ironic, guys. It's real. I mean, I showed you the proof. I have the old record. It's in my jeans. I have the movies and DVDs of everything, and I have the hoodie and the plushie and all my McDonald's toys. I mean, how much more proof could you need, you know? Maybe in an alternate reality, I've gone to a Chipmunks concert and met the monks. But in this one, I'm forever gonna be sad that I can't meet them. It's just heartbreaking to think about the fact that some of my favorite artists, I mean, they don't like write songs, they mostly just do covers, but it doesn't matter. The covers are good, okay? They're amazing. I listen to them all the time. I would do so much just to see those monks live. I know I've said it like 10 times, but I have to keep saying it because I really would pay so much. If it were between a tour of my favorite, you know, real human band, like My Chemical Romance and Alvin and the Chipmunks, I mean, you know? Anyway, guys, this has been really hard for me to admit and just tell everyone, but I couldn't keep pretending like this was so funny. I'm just glad that I've finally gotten this out to everyone, so there's not much else I can say here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys accept my love for the chipmunks. And I hope that you'll be joining me for my video next week. Bye.